Okay, good evening to all of you. Let's enjoy the class. So there's a question in front of you. Please solve it. A body is rolling without slipping or horizontal and its rotational energy is equal to translational kinetic energy. Yeah, quite a simple problem. Everybody should solve this. So, rotational kinetic energy is equal to translational. Yes. So, I think all of you can visualize this problem, right? So, here half m VC means the center of mass square, that is translated kinetic energy is equal to the kinetic energy, the rotational kinetic energy. Okay, so this is what the problem says. Well, the next part should be simple. So here, whenever you get situation like this, we are going to use the concept of radius of gyration. So just write this in terms of radius of gyration. So here you can write it as half into mk square, and omega you express it in terms of v. So omega is equal to what? V by r. So write it as, yesterday I proved this, isn't it? Vc square by r square, the radius, whatever radius it is, because they have told a body is rolling means it should be having circular. It can be ring, it can be disc, it can be cylinder, it can be a sphere. Okay, so therefore I can take the radius of that as r square. Okay, so here we go. So from all this, so you can strike off this, and then you can strike off this, you can strike off this, and then you can strike off this, and you can strike off this. So what will you be left with? So you will be left with k square upon r square, and left hand side it is 1. So therefore k is equal to r. So k is equal to r. That means it implies that it should be a ring, isn't it? Yes. Because for a ring, m k square is equal to m r square. Okay, so therefore k is equal to r means a ring is the right question. I hope all of you got this.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Great. So shall we proceed? If you need any help, you please ask. Don't please sit dumb there. Okay. And Mr. Naman Kadapnavar, you are not to be seen from 2-3 days. What happened? At least you should have sent a message. So this is the generation. Okay. Now please go ahead with this problem. A solid cylinder of mass m and radius r rolls without slipping down an inclined plane L and height h. What is the speed of the center of mass when it reaches the bottom? Yeah, I think we should be able to solve this. Everybody solve this. If you got the answer, you can tell me when it reaches the bottom. Quite a simple problem. This look. So they have clearly told it is a solid cylinder. Right? It's a solid cylinder. They are given the mass of this is m, and then the radius is r, and it rolls without slipping, and the length of the incline is L. The length of the incline is L. That's what they give. And the height is h. So what is the speed of the center of mass?
Yes,
when it's yes, good. Only one student has done. So when the cylinder reaches the bottom, what are the total energies? Kinetic energy. What is the energy equation? At this point, it is all potential energy. So
half m is equal to?
Yes. So you are going to write here the energy equations as mgh. That is the total energy here is equal to half m Vc square here at the bottom plus half I omega square. Okay, so we have just now solved a similar problem, right? So it should not be difficult. So write it in terms of the gyration equations, because they are asking you what is the speed of the center of mass. So we want Vc square here. So we will retain that and write this as m k square into again here Vc square by r square. I'm going to write it like this. So I mean here r becomes, here this is then given r as capital R. So capital R square. Okay. So this is all given mgh. So as you know, the m's get cancelled, right? Vc square is retained, and therefore I will transfer the 2 to this side. So it becomes 2gh goes to the left, and we are left with the Vc square into bracket 1 plus k square by r square, right? And they have told it is a cylinder. It is a cylinder. So for a cylinder, we have got here mk square is equal to m r square by 2. So cylinder and disk are same. I think we have derived that. Okay. So therefore, we are going to have k square by r square is half from this equation. So just substitute it here. So you get here Vc square is equal to 1 plus half. That becomes 3 by 2. That becomes 3 by 2. So this implies Vc square, the 2 comes here. So it becomes 4gh. Okay. And 3 is going to the bottom. And then if you want to be Vc, then you should take the root of this. Root of 4gh by 3. Do you have this option?
Yes. Yes, sir.
4gh by option C. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Only one student said yes, others did not reply. I don't know why. This is all direct problems from the NCERT textbook. Anyways, I think usually this chapter is usually neglected. Okay, somehow it's a difficult chapter, or whatever it is, and it comes at the fag end, so portion not completed, you would be hurrying it out, or weightage is not there for exam, all that nonsense. Okay, so but it's a beautiful chapter. See, as I keep telling you, all the mechanics you have learnt will be used in this part, in this particular chapter. And if you solve the problems, if you understand the theory and the problems, then full lot of mechanics that you have studied prior to this is used up here. Okay, shall I proceed? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So attack this problem. I want many answers, huh? Please give me answers. Exactly similar to the previous one. Only thing is it's a disk here.
Done, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
Done, sir.
Good. So just do the reverse. I would do it like this, you know. Okay, it starts. It would start from here, right? It will start from here, right? It will start from here and it will end here. So whatever was the energy here, what is the total energy? The rolling energy, rotational energy plus the translatory energy. That must all get converted into potential energy.
So there is more rolling energy in this action because it is a little on the
A
flat
disk of
side.
mass m and radius r is an hollow surface and then rolls up and inclined as shown in the figure. So that means now you know, see one thing, no, if they say it is rolling, see, you think of a roller. If you push a roller, that is, if the center of mass has got some velocity, that means the body must be rolling. It cannot, it is not slipping. Correct? They have very clearly told it is rolling.
Yes, sir.
So you have to consider that. So the energy at this point will simply be mgh. Right? Okay. And now just do the reverse. Assume that the body is kept here, that is the maximum height that it is going to reach, mgh. Okay. And then if you let it off, if you let the body off, then definitely it is going to come back here and the energies should be satisfied. Okay. So that logic you can use here. So you can straight away write here mgh is equal to whatever equation you wrote prior to this. I suppose all of you remember that. So that was Vc square. Sorry. So here you would have written it as 2gh, correct? Is
Yes.
equal to Vc square into 1 plus k square by r square.
Yes.
Right? This is the basic equation that you would have written. That is, if you had let it off and it would have come here. Correct? In this case, they have given this V and they wanted to find out the H. Correct? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So H will be in terms of their equations, it should be V square and by 2G comes here and 1 plus K square. See, now it's a disk. For a disk, K square by R square will be half. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So half means 1 plus half is 3 by 2.
Yes.
So you get here H is equal to 3V square by 4G. So 3V square by 4G, you have an option here, options.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. Anybody has any questions? But only, I mean, I am hearing yes, I wanted everybody to shout out the answer. So you can do something like this, reverse engineering. So same thing, you can write here and do that. But I found that is to be more elegant to do it like this. Fine? Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Read it carefully and solve this problem. I have taught you how to read, how to abstract the information, how to abstract the information and process that information so that it becomes the appropriate knowledge. And then think about the mechanism, write the math model and get the answer. I have trained you how to read, abstract the information, process the information. It will become the knowledge, and you should use that knowledge appropriately. Then write the math model, understand the mechanism, write the math model, and solve. Hello?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, one student says yes, done. What is your answer?
Option A, sir.
Okay, one student is giving option A. So you have not read the problem carefully. I think so.
So
Hello.
in the options that GH, it is there in the denominator or it is multiplied in the
I don't know all that. I don't know all that. I am just prompting you. I also don't know the answer. Okay. See, I have looked into these problems a week ago, so I have forgotten all the solutions, and I don't have one because after solving, I tear the page and throw it because I want to take up the challenge. Okay. So as I keep telling you, then only I will learn. I am enjoying learning. So if I get stuck in the class, well, I enjoy that thrill. It's an adventure. So I don't know what is the option. I'm only seeing the option after the problem is solved. But by inspection, I can tell that your answer may not be right. Okay, shall I solve the problem, students? You are taking a hell of a lot of time. Hello? 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 Say hello, everybody there. Stop solving. I want your attention. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody, now read the problem carefully. A solid sphere is rolling on a frictionless surface. Right? So, when a body is rolling on a frictionless surface, what happens?
It will rest on cycle.
Pardon?
Might not move forward.
Might not know, it will not.
It will not service.
It will not. So, that is the basis. So, you have something like this, and if this is rolling, right, then it keeps rolling. This rolling will not get translated into, this will not get translated, this will not translate, it will only keep rolling. Okay, we have discussed this when we discussed the theory. Okay, but however, now you see the situation. Hello, you have to understand the situation very carefully. So, you see the body is rolling, it's got some angular velocity omega, and then what you do, you gently give a push to this body, just a push. So, when you push this body, this will acquire velocity v.
Yes.
Now, you see, in this case, see, it is not rolling without slipping. You understand? It is not rolling without slipping. Rolling without slipping is, as it rolls, then there is a relation between these two. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Only then these two will get related. Otherwise, translation motion is separate, rolling motion is separate. It keeps omega,
Yes.
right? And now, if the body is in position A at some instant of time, and later on it is in position B at some later instant of time, alright? So, what is the condition? Omega will be same, and this V will also be same. So, this distance that it has travelled is simply V into T. Agreed?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Understood now? Now, I am giving you the hint. So, now can you solve this problem?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me what is the answer.
Sir, I solved it using your logic only, sir. What you said, I did that only, sir. Option A, I got, sir.
No, if you have used my
Option B,
logic,
sir.
if you use my logic, you will not get A. My logic, no. This is a science.
So, but
Why? Because here it will have some energy due to its rotational motion.
Let it have, let it have, let it have.
Sir, I used conservation of energy, sir.
You use conservation of energy, no problem. No problem. Okay, with this knowledge, now please try to solve this problem. See,
will it be option B, sir?
you are a student who wants to attempt the advanced exam where there is negative marks. So it should be a lot of confidence in your answer. So in the final examination, if you are going to say will it be, then are you going to mark it? Come on, you don't have to deter, man. You are using science. You believe in science. See, your belief should be in science. If you develop that strong belief in science, okay, then well, science will lead you to victory. But if you try to bring in some emotion, commotion and brilliance, then without using science appropriately, then there are question marks.
Sir, that sign in front of root 2gh, sir, that is greater than or equal to, sir?
This is greater
Then option B, sir.
than. This is greater than. Why? You are not able to see that?
So yes, sir, that's what I was not able to see, though I got.
Then issue. Why don't you ask me, sir, make it big? Why don't you ask me, make it big?
Yes.
See, I don't understand. Yalla provision of the part. See, you should learn to communicate. Now, is it visible?
Yes, yes, sir. Option B.
And don't hesitate to ask. So, you are confident it is option B?
Yes, sir.
What about others? What about others? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So students, see now I would put it like this. Okay, now so what is the total energy here? The total energy here will be, what will be the total energy here? At least tell this, others, don't keep it. Arun, what is wrong with you? Aniket, Prabhu, Aditi, Zanushis, come on. What is the total energy here? In the given condition? Half mv square, right? Plus, they are told it is rolling. Assume that it is also it is rolling and it has got some moment of inertia and omega. This is the total energy. Hello? This is the total energy, isn't it? And at the bottom it is only kinetic energy. Okay. Now, when it comes here, what is the energy? Will the energy change when the ball comes there? It will be still same, correct? It will still be same.
Yes.
Now, when the ball comes here, okay, when the ball comes here, then what is the energy equation?
mgh.
plus half pi omega.
No, again, Abhinav is making gadbad. So here the energy will be mgh, okay, and this rotational kinetic energy will not change. isn't it? It will not change because nothing is changing. There is no friction to arrest it. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Plus, I will take it as half m v dash square, assuming that it has got some kinetic energy. But now, so this will be the total energy. We have to write here this energy, same as this. Now the question is, what is it they have asked? A solid free rotating, the translation, if it is to climb surface, then V should be what? See here, now when you equate these conditions here, what should be the condition of V? Because now you see, this gets, so this is equal to this, so this gets cancelled. Okay, and this is the energy that it has required. Right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So here you see, this V should be greater than mgh plus V dash h, isn't it? Now, first come first situation, assume that the body will roll and then come here and then it stops translating. That is, its translatory velocity at this point, assume that it becomes 0. That is, V dash is equal to 0. That can happen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's still rolling, but it will come and stop there. So therefore, if I take off this also, then I will be left with only this. So then you see, if I am only left with this and some quantity delta, that is it. So therefore, that will give me an idea that this V must be greater than, of course, the m's will get cancelled, 2 will get transferred here. V should be greater than 2gh root, because
Yes,
there is
sir.
some delta that can be there. So this will be the option. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, so those of you, I'm telling you, I went on stressing, read it carefully. So when they said it is frictionless, then immediately you should know, right, okay, the body, see, that's what I'm telling you, you should feel, the body is there, the surface is frictionless. So what happens? Can it roll? It cannot. So it is turning there, but there is no connection between the V and omega. So therefore, the rotational kinetic energy will not change under this circumstance. Okay? And therefore, this is how the things look, and this is the equation. Got it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Right. Shall I proceed, students? See,
Yes, sir.
how nice the problem is. Nothing difficult. It's only that that the students have to understand. They should see the physics in that. They should be able to convert every word here. They should see what is the physics. Okay, by these words and sentences, you should appreciate the physics behind it. See, if you develop a lot of love and affection for learning, and if you start believing in science, okay, then these sentences will do the right appeal. Okay, trust me, this is why I am telling you, you need to develop the right attitude to learn science first. And then, of course, coaching and training. Right? But what is happening for most of you is no learning, no knowledge. Directly you want coaching and teaching, and that is what some colleges are offering. Okay, and that's why things become difficult. So just change your attitude. Just learn from NCERT book. Life will be jingalang. Okay. This is a Dada problem. Come on. All of you read this problem.